Here we're going to make a little instructional video on how to use my bow time machine. I have mine permanently mounted in my shop on the bench. I rigged up these stands in case you'd like to take it with you to the range. Makes it pretty portable, fairly stable. That's all there is to it here for setting up the stand. Turn it which way you want. First we're going to press the shortest bow I have, a PSE Super Short. It'll show you how this also works with the over parallel limbs. First I crank the press up a little higher than the bow that I plan on pressing. It takes just one wrench. You loosen the outside nut, you can slide that back and forth for the width of your fingers. It's in my pocket for now. I have it set now so it'll fit most of these wider limb bows. I have very wide rubber coated fingers, so I can fit many different limb widths without ever having to change this. First, basically all we do, I set the bow in close, I flip the safety block right here, and now I can lower it. I get it so everything looks fine, double check it, make sure everything is tucked in, and I'm ready to press. I hold my safety block with my left hand, 2 or 3 clicks or so, and the bow is completely pressed. I can now take the strings off, I can remove the cams, can do anything that I'd like to do with the bow from here. I can take these strings off, remove my cams completely, and then depress it and take the bow apart and change limbs and so forth. From there, you can pretty much do anything. Plenty of clearance in here to work between the fingers and so forth. This isn't going anywhere. In fact, it's fully pressed now. I can show you how tight this holds the bow. Very safe that way. Now, when I'm done pressing the bow, I hold the string here, I give it a little pressure down, flip my safety block back up, and now I just take her out. Now I'll switch to a different bow. Couple clicks, I'm fully pressed. I can do anything I want with this bow now. Now, we'll try another one. I'll try a Bowtech Commander. Doesn't matter what bow you're using. This thing is all steel construction. You have no flex, no bend. It'll press any bow out there. We press crossbows with this as well. Just a couple turns on that. Scoot it closer. I'm guessing it's about that far apart. Make sure everything's held. Everything looks good. And press the bow. Now, the reason I designed this in part was also to time a bow, to time the cams on a bow. That makes it very easy. What we do, loosen the bottom one, slide the finger over tight, and we'll loosen the top one. We're going to slide it this way. Now this finger here you rarely ever move, the inside one, but for timing it I like to do this to offset my fingers for the grip and the loop positioning. Then, this is included with each press. I should say with each time machine. Basically, you take your bow, you hook it under here. I should have lowered this first. Bring this down. You can do either side you want, doesn't really matter. I have a nub, safety nub here. Make sure that's not going to come off. That'll hold your bow in that position there. Now basically, make sure it's held on there. Nothing's going to move here. And let's start timing the bow. Flip the safety block up. It'll stop at any point. We can check our bow here. time our cams, and see what we're doing here. So it makes it very easy to do that. This is very strong, so you want to make sure when you get towards the end that you're paying attention. We can draw any bow that we want and time the cams. When I want to let her back down, just give her one click there and I can come back down. The time machine comes with everything you see here except for the stand. The stand can be purchased separately. Like I say, I prefer to mount mine onto my bench. But if you want it more portable, I could sell you one of these stands. Any questions, give me a call. Thanks.